danger area. Xabi Alonso, who a few moments ago made his mark on this game. He surges forward. Trying to play it through. He's flagged offside.
That's what happens when you make me angry.
Made you angry. Let's go again.
Particularly after going behind.
You want me to use the same team?
Huh?
You want me to use the same team?
Yes.
7.5.
Yeah. How come my defense was when that good?
For me, is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon.
Yes, everybody's on fire.
Ribery more than up on the front. God set us behind. Good handle that.
Chelsea.
The defense was like just lost. Didn't know what to do with himself.
That's my fault. I don't know what I'm doing.
Jean, can you come down, dear?
Keeping the corners back and not taking too much to get. I thought we played better in recent games.
I know Terry believes that he just should stick to a system and believe in it.
I feel like they didn't give me a fair chance like they
They've
did.
won, big win for Hertha Berlin, who have a new manager since we last spoke.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is it?
Paul Dardai, the
I feel like
Hungarian national manager,
what's
has
his
actually
name?
come in
My God is
to do
getting
an interim stint.
better
He's of
shot,
course the
right?
former
And he's got a lot more money
Hertha
to spend.
midfielder, very much so he knows the club. I don't think it's going to be a permanent appointment, but somebody who maybe saved him from relegation because your Sluka was running out of answers
Right.
and looked a little bit lost.
Well, they're 2 points above the playoff place at the moment. The other thing we should mention, big news this week in Germany, Udo Lattek passing away. Can you explain a little bit about his significance for anyone who's not familiar with
Well,
it?
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that he was the most successful German coach of his generation. He started the whole Bayern dynasty, moving there in 1970, then winning the first European Cup with them. Then moving on to Gladbach, started their dynasty in the mid and late 70s, before going to Barcelona, where he coached Schuster and Diego Maradona in his first season. And then, of course, he came back to Bayern in the mid-80s and very nearly won the Champions League European Cup again, losing that famous game against Porto in the final with the Rabah Maja back here.
He's one of only 2 coaches to win every UEFA Cup competition with Julian Trapattoni.
Absolutely. All right. Udo Lattek, who passed away this week. All right, we've got 3 big games coming up this evening. Let's get the team news, which I think is now in. First of all, Juliette, Lyon PSG.
Yes, the teams are in. We see the start. German. Let's start with the home team. Henri Bedimo, the left back, is back from the African Cup of Nations, and Lindsay Rose, and number 22 there, will replace Bisevac as a centre half after his injury last weekend. Okay, with Umtiti in the middle. Johan Gourcuff starts for the first time at home in the league since October against Marseille, where he scored the winner. And up front, Clinton Ndiaye, who was also at the African Cup of Nations with Cameroon, will start with Nabil Fekir. Usual 4-4-2 with a diamond midfield. And for PSG, it's without doubt the strongest team possible. Marquinhos now plays our right back with a full Brazilian back four of Marquinhos, David Luiz, Thiago Silva and Maxwell at left back. The usual 3 midfield, Matuidi, Mota and Verratti. And up front, Cavani, Ibra and Lucas on the right.
All right, meantime at San Siro this evening. Yeah, Roberto Mancini saying that his team has to face every game as though they're playing Real Madrid. That's quite a compliment to Palermo. Davide Santon playing, obviously a deadline day signing from Newcastle, back at the club. It's a 4-3-3 with Guarin, Medel and Brozovic in the midfield. Kovacic is actually on the bench, and there's that kind of new look front line with Shaqiri, Icardi, Palacio. Palermo will be playing a 3-5-2 instead. Look out for Akrab Lazar, one of the best left backs, or left wing backs in this case, in the league. And then that great front line of Vasquez and Dybala. They've contributed to, combined for 30 of Palermo's 34 goals this season. That's an 88% goal chance. Indeed.
They may be looking forward to taking on Andrea Ranocchia after his excitement midweek. Anyway, that's from 7:45 on BT Sport Extra. The other game mentioned there are 3. Of course, the Lisbon derby Sporting against Benfica. That's on BT Sport 2. We'll have the teams as soon as they come in. Right now, though, let's have a bit of a look at this week's vital statistic, which is which player is the offsidiest in Europe this season? Who gets the most offside flags? Well, in the Premier League, the current holder is Romelu Lukaku of Everton. He's been flagged offside 28 times so far. Shinji Okazaki in Germany 29 times. Jonatas in Spain with 30. Moving along, Gonzalo Higuain in Serie A at Napoli also 30. So somebody from Ligue 1, the missing league, has been flagged offside more than any of those players. Who is it? If you think you know, hashtag BTEFS is the place to tweet. I will be back with the answer and perhaps your name right after this.
knockout stages, Thursday the 19th of February, live on BT Sports and ESPN. Remember in the beginning, when you loved to explore, to examine, to ask, why stop now? Training C4 captors. Top Gear magazine's hatchback of the year.
Jeff and his companion here are the same age and love long walks on the beach. For some sites, this is enough to make them a match. At eHarmony, however, with our 29 measures of compatibility, we partner people on their behaviours, values, characteristics, and, the stuff that counts. So, when you step out on an eHarmony date, you know it'll give you butterflies, not the hump. eHarmony.co.uk. Join free today.
Hugo Man.
Millions of workers like us are already benefiting from being involved in a workplace pension. Because when we pay in,
our boss pays in too.
Amen.
Workplace pension, we're
all in.
Whether you're a worker or an employer, search Workplace Pensions to find out more.
The family beginning. What are your roots?
If you don't know what your past is, you don't really know who you are.
Discover your family history with myheritage.com. This is your best friend learning French on the train. That's your amore, learning Italian at home. Here's your colleague having a great time learning Spanish with Babbel. Do something for yourself this year and start learning a new language with Babbel. Go to babbel.com and try it out now. Learn languages. Babbel.
Sunday evening roundup is counting down to live action from Stade Gelan. PSG, Laurent Blanc's French champions, 2 points behind Lyon, will be facing the leaders this evening. Zlatan is pumped. What's he got for us this evening? What has he got? Cherno Motta as well, Verratti, so many star names ready to take the field. Now, meantime, it's a big shout out to Wilson090, King Azpilicueta, Matt Evans, Jack M. Bubble Brack, and loads more who correctly identified Andre Pierre Gignac as the player who's picked up the most offsides so far this season. 42 of them all in all.